Get a picture of it going. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Get. Yeah, get.
She ain't 10 weeks old, is she?
Make a squirrel on the hind foot, I bet.
She's born June the 18th.
Get him, boy. Get.
This is now September the 3rd.
Come on, get.
She got her a piece, didn't she?
Yeah, here you go. Get her, come on. Get him, girl. One top, one to bottom.
What we're going to do is continue on Lexi's training. So I got a freshly killed squirrel here that is probably inside of 15 minutes. She is not in the area, and she's never been on this side of the property. So what I'm going to do is hold this out from my body and drag it along. I'm going to go up and then I'm going to make an L. I shouldn't do this at first. I should just make a straight line from here to the tree. But I'm going to go up and make an L back down to this tree right here. And then I'm going to go get the dog. She just turned 3 months old just the other day. And see if she'll run this little short trail and give her the squirrel. So, I'm just going to grab him by the neck. And watch how I go here. So as you know, she'll go up the same trail. I'm going to put him in this tree right here. Bring him up the tree. Put him in this limb. Okay. Now I'm going to go get the dog and bring her here. So I'll pause the video and I'll be right back. Alright, here's Lexi. She's a little scared because I got the horses there behind the wife.
Hey, baby.
Okay, I'm going to turn her loose. And see if she'll trip. Come on, girl. Hunt them up. Hunt them up. Hunt them up, girl. Come on, hunt them up. Hunt. She's going right to the squirrel. Come on, hunt them up. Hunt a squirrel. Come on. Get out of the way here. You can see where I went. Lex, come. There she goes. Hunt them up, girl. Hunt them up. Hunt them up. Good girl. Hunt them up. She's just leading the wrong way, or tracking the wrong way. Come on. Hunt them up. Hunt them up. Hunt them up. Hunt them up. Good girl. Good girl. Hunt them up, girl. Hunt them up, girl. Hunt them up. Hunt them up, girl. You got the tree. Hunt them up, girl. Good girl. Come on, hunt them up. Hunt them up. You sure where it's at. Here, girl. Here. Here. Hunt them up. Right here. Here. Bushy tail. Speak. Speak. Tree. Tree. Here. Tree. 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 Good girl. Speak. Speak. Tree. 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 Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. But during this video, I was going to show you several different squirrel calls, homemade and factory made. You know, with me right now I have probably 6 calls, squirrel calls, along with a crow call. And I always like carrying a crow call, simply because usually 9 times out of 10, when you hear a bunch of crows, they're fighting off something. A fox, turkeys, another hawk, etc., etc. Something has moved into territory that they don't like. I'm sure you old timers know that, but this is just a little tidbit or a nugget for the youngsters out there. But I always carry a crow call. I've had this particular crow call for 20 years, and it's a Scruggs. But with the squirrel calls that I'm using, I have the Scruggs, I have the Hunter Specialty, and then the Harmon Synth. I like it. It's real well, fits in your hand. But anyway, and obviously the Scruggs crow call that I've had for, Lord mercy, I don't know how long. The number of it is CC1. I think that's CC1. But anyway, some calls that you can make, you know, homemade. It don't cost nearly nothing. Just a little bit of time. One is two pop bottle tabs, and these here happen to be Mountain Dew bottles from 20 ounces. But pretty much anything with serrations in it, and it's a cutting call. And let that car pass. But I don't know if you can hear that on there or not. But it seems to be fairly loud. I mean, I'm in an open section right now because right there's the road, and we're just now starting in here. But you have the bottle taps. You got your quarters, your silver dollars. Here's two old walnuts that I've had forever. I like these, and you can also cut it in half and put it in the web of your hand, and they say it sounds like a barking squirrel, but I don't know. To each his own on that. But you know, it's also another cutting, and I use these a lot. And then go get them, girl. Go hunt them up. And then your standard little butter knives, plastic butter knives. I use these a lot as well, and I like the ends of them. Not so much down here at the hilt, but up here at the top. It makes to me a more richer cut in the sound. But anyway, you have several different calls, but these are some that I like to use. And as tempting as it will be, if you see a squirrel but your dog don't shoot the squirrel out, because you're not helping that pup or dog in any means. Yes, I admit that I've had to let squirrels walk because my pup didn't see them. Although, would it have been a chance for her to be more, what do you want to call it, sensitized to the gunshots? But I ain't worried about that because she's pretty good. She just flinches a little bit, but she don't take off. But you're not helping your dog hunt if you see a squirrel and it don't. It's just a little tip to try to keep in the back of your head and resist from shooting a squirrel when your pup doesn't. Is that right, Lex? Hunt 'em up, girl. Now, if you want to kill a squirrel, then, I don't know how to say this, as in, let's say you see the squirrels and the pup don't, the next day go out and kill those squirrels without your dog. That way you have those for training purposes. But don't just shoot the squirrel out on your dog, because you're not helping it either. So let's go, Lex. Come on, girl. Come on, come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Good girl. Say I'm 4 months and 6 days old, people. Got my first squirrel. Good girl. Stay on the tree. Stay on the tree. Come on. Stay on the tree. Where's it at? Where's it at, girl? Where's it at, girl? Where's it at, girl? I know if I leave the tree, she's going to leave. Pan the camera up and see if you see it anywhere back. Good girl. Get it, girl. Talk to him. Talk to him, girl. Talk to him. Talk to him, girl. Get on the tree. Get on the tree. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. It's 10 minutes to 6 in the p.m. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can shoot it, get it out of there. Find it and shoot it and get it out of there. Get up out of the mountains. It's starting to rain anyway. Good girl. Get a good girl. Get a good girl. Come on. Good girl. Yeah. Get a good girl. You get a squirrel. You treat a squirrel. You did. You did. You get a squirrel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don't bite me now. You get good girl. You soaking wet, girl. Good girl. I got this little $20 training collar for her. It's tone, vibrate, and zap. And she knows what the tone is. All I gotta do is tone her. She gets too far out, I'll tone her. She does stuff I don't want, I'll tone her. She stops. I've only had to bump her a couple of times, that's it. But that's not important right now. I said I'm going to look in this tree. Come on, get on the tree. Get on the tree. Get on the tree. That's a girl. Talk to him, girl. Talk to him. Talk to him, girl. Talk to him, girl. Let me see if I can get this thing out here. Good girl. Good girl. Come here, girl. Lex, come. Get on the tree. On the tree. On the tree. Good girl. Talk to him, girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you happy, ain't you? All right. Let me get up here. Stay on the tree. Get on the tree. Get on the tree. On the tree, girl. On the tree. A little white oak. Lord, I don't know where it would be at. Let me take the 22 here and look up in there. See if I see it anywhere. Oh. Okay. Where's it at? 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 Alright. We walk around. Well, Becky, you walk around. You walk around the tree, because it's me with the gun, the rifle. I walk around the tree, it'll come over to you, but when you're empty-handed with the cameraman, you walk around and flush it for me. Just go ahead and turn the camera off, and we'll hope for the best here. Talk to him, girl. Talk to him. Talk to him, girl. All right, we're back here to the car. Beat the rain. It's coming in on us now. This is the little squirrel we got. Yeah, talk to him, girl. Talk to him. Talk to him. She's 4 months old. 4 months, 6 days old. This is October the 24th. She was born June the 18th. Yeah, treat her first squirrel. A good girl, all by herself. Good girl. I'm going to show you a little something to Save his tail. Just bend your squirrel in half, fold the tail underneath it. Let him bite on the back of it. Good girl. Good girl. Although he's a little squirrel, it's a little sow, but good girl, good girl. All right, break, break. Here comes this little sloty dog trainer. All right, break, break. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Like I said, it's $20 on Amazon. It does up to 1,050 feet, 1,450, I believe it's what it goes up to, which is 400 some yards. I don't never plan for her being that far in front of me. Gonna be always in my sight. Although, good girl, good girl. Although you have dogs that hunt wide, as in like you turn them loose, they be gone 15 to 25 minutes to come back to you. I like that type of hunt. That way you know they've covered a lot of ground. As of right now, where she's still young, she'll go 50 yards, stop, and wait till I get within 10 yards from her, and then she'll come running at me. She'll run past me, and then come back running and go about 50 or 60 yards out from me again. I think that's a little bit of insecurity on her behalf, but yeah, that's that. And then the hunting vest here. This is a game hide, front load, upland game. The only drawback I have to it is it does not have enough pockets. It's got two big pockets that you can easily place a box of 12 gauge ammunition in. It does not have any inside pockets, which I am going to add, but it's briar resistant. It's a size large. Like I said, it sounds like I'm doing a plug for them, but I'm not. I'm not getting paid by no sponsor whatsoever. Me, I'm 5'8", 200 pounds. Yeah, I'm a fat boy. It's a size large. This is a fall jacket. This is actually a concealed carry NRA jacket. And I have a t-shirt underneath that. And this is a size large. It doesn't look too baggy on me, at least I don't think it does. But it's a front load. Or rear load, whichever one you want. Goes all the way back. Although I do put my hands in here to keep them somewhat warm, but purchased that on Amazon. It's got over, well, you can see here in the back how much orange it is, and then the shoulder pads are 8 by 8, so it's 64 square inches there, 64 there, and it's supposed to be like 400 square inches on this vest. But or in that proximity. Where I live in Virginia, I think it's 200. You got to have the head and shoulders. But anyway, outside of that, going back to the dog and squirrel, I got the Savage 22, and it's got the old cheapo Barsco 3x9x32 scope, and it's a tack driver. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to be shooting no 100-yard shots or anything of that nature with it. I mean, I got it sighted in for 50 yards, and I don't foresee shooting a squirrel beyond 20, 30. But at this moment, this is, I guess, her time to shine. And like I said, 4 months old. 4 months old. treating her first squirrel. She's a mountain cur, blue hitter across. Hey girl, you know where it's at, don't you? Her granddad was a champ. He was out of Missouri. My brother bought a female off the individual. He went to Missouri to get her. And anyway, she's I think she's gonna make an outstanding squirrel dog. Is that right now? I mean, I started her training at 10 weeks, which I've got a video from the day I got her up till present day right here. We'd go out on hunts. I'd show a little bit here, a little bit there, but today she really made all that time invested in her pay off. Lex, come. Good girl. Say hello, peoples. Say hello, peoples. Good girl. Good girl. And if it wasn't so late, we'd be doing, go out a little bit, you know, extend the hunt a little bit more. But it made me happy if just her treeing her first squirrel on her own. Just luckily it was on the ground and she went up the tree with her. She saw it and it went up the tree on her. So I'm happy, she's happy. Thank you for watching.